Thanks for staying with us. Now, the Western Cape High Court will tomorrow start a new inquest into the death of South African political and social activist Imam Abdullah Haron. Haron died while in police custody at the Cullinan Square police station on the 27th of September 1969. He was detained under the Terrorism Act and was held in solitary confinement for 123 days. The apartheid regime's 1970 inquest found that no one was to blame for his death. eNCA senior reporter Ayesha Ismail is following that story for us, and she joins us now live from Cape Town. Thank you for your time, Ayesha, this evening. It has taken decades for the Haron family to have this inquest reopened. You've spoken to the family. How do they feel about this? I'm sure a lot of emotion is being brought out again because of this inquest being opened up again tomorrow.
Indeed, but Heidi, remember, this is what the Haron family has wanted for a very, very long time. And as you say, it has taken decades for the inquest to be reopened. And of course, they're very happy about this because at the end of the day, what they're saying is there can't be justice without truth. And that is what they're asking for. They're asking for the official record to reflect the truth. And by reopening this inquest, they believe that the truth will come out. This is what the son of the late Imam Abdullah Haron had to say to me earlier today.
Well, we expect at least the finding should overturn the 1970 questionable report. And when one goes back to the inquest of that period and you read what the outcome was, or you read each and every sentence and you read the way they argue the case, you just question to what extent they can really cover up their lies. And so we are quite certain that he was killed, brutally killed, in the way when his body came home, you could see all the marks. That's aside from the post-mortem incisions that were made, maybe to check sort of his body. So yeah, we basically essentially expect Judge Tulare to come to a conclusion that whatever was found then was not true, and the new evidence, whatever evidence we could gather, proved that what they basically argued was not correct, was totally false, and based with lies. And so we just want to hear that being the case.
Yeah, you can see there's still a lot of pain and questions around what truly happened. Maybe speak to us about the technicalities of this inquest. How long will this inquest last for, and who are the people who are expected to testify, Ayesha?
So the inquest starts today and ends on the 18th. And what's interesting is that a number of witnesses will be called now. We're talking here about a state pathologist, as well as, I'm told, there'll be an engineer that will be called, because remember, the official inquest report says that Imam Haron fell and slipped. He slipped on a staircase and fell to his death. So they're going to be calling an array of experts to go and also, just before we go any further, there's going to be an inspection in loco at the police station, which was then called Cullinan Square Police Station. It is now Cape Town Central. So the judge, along with the other people, will be going to the Cullinan Square Police Station as well as the Maitland Police Station to go and do an investigation. What I've been told, that they will also call family members to testify. And of course, we're expecting to see the original case docket as well as the original inquest report that found that nobody could be held criminally liable for the death of Imam Abdullah Haron. So this is certainly going to be an interesting inquest to watch. But I also spoke to the daughter of Imam Haron, and she was talking about the fact that, yes, they are very disappointed about the fact that it has taken so long for this inquest to be reopened. But she says there is hope. It gives hope to other victims of apartheid crimes, to families that have not been able to be heard and also not have been able to have their inquest reopened. But she also said that her father would have been very disappointed in the current state of affairs with the current South African government. This is what she had to say.
So for us as citizens of this country, we lost our trust in this government to look after those that challenged the apartheid system, that were prepared to give up their lives, and to make sure that there's a better future for all of us, including them, including the government, and including those that are in power today. And when we look at it currently at our government, and we look at all the corruption that has taken place thus far, this is not what our father stood for. This is not what he went to prison for. I mean, this is an indictment.
Well, we do hope that this inquest will bring about the necessary truth and justice for this family. Thank you so much for that update, and we'll definitely be checking in with you later in the week as to how that inquest is going. That was our senior reporter, Ayesha Ismail, coming to us live from Cape Town.